over the last month or so, I've taken a little bit of a hiatus from making videos, and I have discovered a lot of shows I am very glad that I have given a chance. One of these shows, which I think is incredibly underrated, is Alice in Borderland. I finally got around to watching Squid Game for the very first time, was going to react to it, and then just decided I needed a show just for me. I wish I did, but I'm still glad I watched it nonetheless. And then I transitioned over to Alice in Borderland, and I think it is much better than Squid Game. Not to say Squid Game isn't bad. Squid Game is highly enjoyable. I had so much fun. I'm super excited for season 3, but I think Alice in Borderland does that kind of genre of being in a situation where it's life or death. It kind of did it a little bit more interestingly, where it wasn't so much they're there for money, they're there for their lives, and there's a whole mystery behind it. How did they get to this place? Can they go back? Who are these people? How does time work? There's so many different elements to this show, which I think are extremely underrated, and I wish this show gets more traction up to its season 3 release in September. I super binged this show, and super binging shows is something I do not take lightly. This was a show I was up till 4 in the morning consistently just hooked. It's 8 episodes in both seasons, and I am just blown away with the quality of this show. It's a bit goofy at times, but entertainingly so. Like, one of these dudes just like punches a 600-pound tiger like it's nothing. Obviously I'll keep this spoiler free, and that wasn't really a spoiler or anything, but I just really want to make this show more publicly known in some capacity, no matter how small it is. If you're watching this video, you've never seen Alice in Borderland, but you like Squid Game, please give it a chance. This show deserves so much more of an audience, and from what I have seen than it already has. I just think it is so captivating, and the cliffhanger that season 2 left on was just as hype as the cliffhanger from Squid Game season 2, and I think both of these shows have incredible potential in their 3rd seasons. I'm very excited, so please, I don't talk about shows like this very often, and I can make a whole review on it, but I want to keep this as spoiler free as I can. If you have not seen Alice in Borderland, please check it out. There's a few other shows I'm watching right now. I'll just tag it into this video. Frieren, The Journey's End is an anime that I've seen floating around a little bit on my Instagram reels. It's essentially a journey of this elf who outlives her entire adventuring part. She outlives everyone she's ever known, and it has an incredible story underneath its very anthological episodes. Now, mind you, there is an overall story. Like, think about it like Avatar: The Last Airbender, to where there is an overall goal to defeat the Fire Lord. In this show, I won't really spoil their overall goal, but they do have one. But every episode, they have little side adventures that develop these characters. Is extremely entertaining, and the animation is just Wumbo style amazing. It goes crazy at times. I knew nothing about this show outside of like a few GIFs I've seen and like a poster, because I saw it was announced for season 2, and that's when my thread or my Threads app and my Instagram app started presenting more posts about it. So I didn't really know how good the animation was until I started watching. So highly recommend that show. It's called Frieren, Journey's End. Both Alice in Borderland and that anime is on Netflix, and the anime is also on Crunchyroll if you have that. I haven't watched the dub. I've been watching this in sub, so I can't say if the dub is any good, but the sub is absolutely incredible, of course. But yeah, I just wanted to basically share 2 of these shows I've been watching off screen, off camera. I should say I highly recommend them. I still plan on reacting to the other shows that I was currently already doing with you guys, that being like Doctor Who and Legend of Korra. I just needed a break and take some me time. I just started going back to school. I am pursuing being a English teacher in Japan, so it's been a lot of writing and something I'm very excited about. Thank you all so much for watching. Please check out Frieren, Journey's End, and Alice in Borderland, both on Netflix. The anime is on, and there is an anime for Alice in Borderland, but the the manga Alice in Borderland is based off a manga. I forgot to mention that. And basically the manga ends where season 2 ends, sans the last 10 seconds. The last 10 seconds of season 2 is new, from what I understand, and season 3 is gonna be completely original, and I'm glad they did that, because if they didn't, season 2's ending would have been cool, but kind of underwhelming, not because it sucked, but because it's like, damn, they could have done a lot more with this. And in the live action adaptation, they are. So please go check it out. I would love to have this discussion with you. If you've already seen Alice in Borderland, please let me know what you think about it in the comments. At the time of me recording this, I'm only on episode 16 of Journey's End. So please no spoilers. I haven't read the manga or anything. And with all that, I will see you all in my next video.
Subscribe to Zang Helios for some more fricken